and TV show recaps. We review and read them too, as long as they're Black, Brian and Lamar hosting the show. Remain unbiased in case you don't know. Now you know. The number one official is out to the imagination. If you don't know, now you know.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
Hey, you sure you good?
As long as I don't ever see her face to face again, I ain't gonna trip on none of it.
You know, I just don't want to see you, lose it. You end up doing something that you can't come back from.
Please believe me, I'm very conscious of every decision I make. I don't trust your ass.
You didn't trust us this whole time?
By no means do I take disrespect lightly. Apologize for your very disrespectful question.
Apologize for what?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You got 5 seconds, or it's gonna get a hell of a lot more uncomfortable than it already is in this motherfucker.
Yo,
What's good? What's good? What's good?
back with another Tubi original. I'm calling it that, but I'm not sure if that's what it is.
I don't even know no more.
I don't know either. This one is called
Angie's Cure.
Angie's Cure. Angie's Cure.
Yeah, it's called the Wood.
The Wood.
The part 2.
Absolutely.
the sequel of The Wood, right?
The Wood part 1.5. I would say it's dope to see the characters. Like, I really wish they would have did something else with The Wood. So it's dope to see the characters
Yeah,
in here.
Stacy and Slim and then
and Mike.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a story about a woman getting her revenge on all men through one man.
Yes.
She's like, she's a woman. I don't even say scorn. She's like, she really got fucked up. And her partners ain't shit. But I don't know if girls, that shit like that be happening. But it's like I don't want to give no advice, but women, watch your friends. Fuck, like, she's a square one. You know she don't do shit like this. Watch your friends.
I'm gonna just say it like this, and I'm not gonna I'm gonna watch what I say on this because it's
shit.
a very serious topic.
Oh shit.
Hey, just don't do drugs at parties unless you with a male figure that cares about you.
That's literally like the best advice.
Yeah,
that's probably literally like the best, or the overacting homegirl. That the overacting friend could get you out of some shit too. The one that don't play no shit.
Right, like your
sister. She almost like a nigga. She'll fight a nigga.
Right, like, or your sister, somebody that cares for you deeply. Like,
right,
you can't leave her side.
Right,
friend. So either you coming with your brother, your big cousin, that's like that. You know what I mean? You feel protected. Like, go out and feel protected at all times. If you don't feel protected, if you feel like, hey man, if we get into some shit, like I might have to fight myself.
Right.
I mean, you shouldn't go out feeling like I might have to fight on my own.
You should feel like if something go down, I'm not gonna have to look around. They're gonna be right there.
They're gonna be right with me. There's no reason why you should be taking drugs and just be like going about your own business in a neighborhood or area that you don't know about.
Didn't know. She didn't know nobody there.
Yeah, the whole situation was stupid, but it was young stupid, right? And I can see younger ladies falling for, like, just wanting to have fun, man, wanting to be out and about, be outside. We all were there.
Yeah.
I mean, we all were at the parties and stuff like that. It was just some crazy shit going on at some of these like, get-togethers, bro. Like, it was real crazy, and I get it. Like, that get-together looked kind of like it didn't look real. Like, our get-togethers was dark. I'm talking about, like, nigga, everything is dark. You can't see nothing. Ain't no lights.
Yeah, it's funny. It's because the statement we made as far as having people to have your back, it works for the dude too. Like, it's the same shit. Like, going to parties in Oakland when I was younger, it's like, I'm not gonna go if I don't have enough people with me just in case.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, let's go to the Murder Doves to a party. Just us two? No, sir. I don't. No, sir.
What?
It's the same thing for both sides. Like, because if it's two of y'all, guarantee it's gonna be five of them that got something to prove against the two of y'all that ain't from over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like guaranteed. It's like you can map that out. You can write that on the board. That's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, you said it before. It's always a nigga there that's not on the I want to have fun tip.
No.
Going there to press people because he, like, what y'all going there for, he can't, like, he don't get on the regular. You know what I mean? Like, right. maybe he went to a club or a party at some time and the girls didn't want to dance with him. Whatever the case is, he's going there on bullshit and he's pressing niggas.
Yeah, it's more like I'm well equipped to deal with you right now, and you're not. And I see that all the girls like you, so I don't like you because they like you.
Right.
It's weird.
And that is when men are their most vulnerable, when we out and about, because I'm not on that. I'm literally here trying to get up on some woman, talk to some girls, you know what I mean, have a good time with my friends. Super like I'm conscious of what's going on, but I'm like unconscious that somebody want to like beat my ass for those reasons.
Right.
Like, for what? Like, nigga, what you doing? Nigga, I said, like, huh? Where you from? You need a drink?
It never happened like that. Like, we didn't going around in the Bay Area, we didn't get a lot of where you from. That was more of a Mexican thing. They would ask where you from.
Yeah.
For Bay Area niggas, back when I was growing up, it was more so a certain song came on and niggas is yelling where they're from.
Yeah, that happens.
It could literally be with like the hood beef. You didn't have to have a hood beef. It's just like you said, I'm the nigga in the party. You're not from where I'm from. The girls like you, so I don't like you. So we gonna beat your ass. Not just me. We gonna do it. Cause I see it's just you and him over there. 7 of us. You're gonna lose.
Right.
Cause you like all the girls in here. And one girl liked you that I liked, and she told me to back the fuck up.
Yeah.
So you getting your ass whooped. It's gonna start with you talking to this is a I've seen this scene happen so many times. You in there, it's your partner over here dancing with girls. You over here talking to one girl. The do too much nigga gonna walk up like, oh, these niggas out here cuffing these bitches. These niggas is hoes. And he gonna say it loud enough for you to hear. Even if you ignoring it. Niggas is square, bruh. These hoe ass niggas is square. He gonna keep saying it until you react. And then when you react, he gonna get loud enough for his partners to hear him. Now all 7 of them is reacting to what you said, even though you like, this nigga done called me a hoe 6 times. 6 times. I've literally seen this scene play out so many times.
I'm laughing because it's the same scenario that happened like at a party, and it's just like you just hear a nigga like in the background saying, "These niggas is bitches in here."
Yeah.
Like, why would you say that?
Yes, because he wants somebody to say, who a bitch?
Exactly. Like, why would you go out and make that statement?
He wants somebody to say, who a bitch?
It's, niggas is bitches over there. Like, what?
Niggas will literally, you could be walking out, it could be your wife. It's a date night. These niggas is outside the club because they couldn't get in. You walking out holding your wife's hand. Niggas is cupcaking. Niggas is cuffing these hoes out here, bruh. Like, nigga, we're married with children. Square ass nigga. Like,
Couldn't be
okay.
me.
Okay.
You all right? Oh man,
That shit whack as fuck.
Parties are just a dangerous situation, and for this girl, she ends up not having any like real friends to have her back, and one friend that's low key pushing the issue of the assault.
Damn, she kind of was.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't her friend though. You talk about Stormy,
Right? But she was
a hater.
She was a hater, but she knew her.
No, she didn't know her. Remember, she was hating the whole time. Remember when they first walked to the party, the nigga that was part of the RAP, whatever, he was trying to talk to her, and she was just like, nah. She kept walking, and he did the nigga shit. Oh, bitch, you act like you don't see like that, and she walked up after them and was like, I don't know why you be on these new girls anyway. Like she hating.
Gotcha.
She don't know them.
But to know her or not, but to push an assault is insane.
She's the female version of that nigga we talking about.
Yeah, that's just
these
insane.
bitches is squares. These bitches is dirty. She's the female version.
Like she was getting clapped too by somebody at the party, but consensual, right?
Right.
And so she ends up giving. She gave Angie the medicine, right? I mean the drug,
pills. Right?
She
gave everybody the pills.
So she gave her the pills, but she also gave the hood dude the drugs and was just like, over there. Girl,
she gave her the Ice Cube.
Whatever. Crazy. Gave her the
Ice Cube Players Club. She let you fuck. That's what she did. That's what she did. She gave him the pills and left.
All right. What that nigga do? What he say? He was just like, let you fuck. Is that right? That nigga rolling his lips. I know, huh? You go there, nigga, strap it on. You were just like, yeah.
That nigga was too excited to get that condom.
Too excited.
That nigga said, oh. Like, nigga, you are a full-blown rapist. Are you crazy? But that's what she did. She gave her the pills. It was kind of like do that, and then she grabbed her partner and left. It was the exact same Players Club scene.
Yeah.
So this nigga goes in there with two of his partners. Niggas be weird. Like niggas be weird.
Yeah. Like
niggas be weird, man.
Like you would think that one of them had, that like that conscience to be just like, nigga, what?
Right.
Like you hanging around, like two weirdos hanging around each other that's just a hazard. just two weird.
Three of them, though.
Three niggas are being like, hey, nigga, let's
do that together.
Let's make this happen together.
So, anyways, Mike, when he was younger, we're not supposed to know this, but it was Mike when he was younger. Him and the girl, Angie, actually get a chemistry. Yeah. But then the big homie, the dude that did the RAP, he comes in like, nigga, you better go to the store with that, because Mike grabs the bottle. And he like, ain't no more alcohol. He tried to put it back down. Nigga, you better go to the store with that. Like, go refill that. So he goes to the store. Yeah.
What?
That's what happens when you join the gang, nigga.
He was from the hood, wasn't he?
He was from the same gang.
That's what I didn't know until later on.
I didn't know till the end.
Yeah, same.
But so he goes to the store, and when he goes to the store, dude is mad because she was into him. So he like, okay, so we just gonna take you in the room, pop these pills with you, and whatever happens. So the police come, Mike gets arrested. That was okay. So I understand police be fucked up, but that.
Yeah, him just getting arrested just for being there, like holding.
For being there, saying my partner's on the ground, help.
He did 5 years for that.
Nigga, I understand they're trying to paint a picture like police don't give a fuck about us. Yeah. But that was a stretch, even for them.
Yeah.
I can see if he ran, but this nigga's
Right.
still sitting there, and they just like, no, put it. He's going down.
Right.
That was a stretch. So then we get in between this, we find out her mom ain't shit. Angie mama ain't shit. She at the house with Slim. Did they paint Slim as a pervert to you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I got the same vibe because when she's sneaking out for the party, Slim kind of look her up and down, kind of like, you do.
Hey, did you get a time lapse? Oh, the nigga cherry bomb. Did you get did you get a time lapse? Like, did it say these many years later?
No, they didn't have to do it. They did it in a smooth way. I liked how they did it.
Okay, because I guess I didn't peep because I was like, I'm sitting there watching it or whatever, and I see this girl, and I see this other girl that look a little darker, and I'm like, maybe I just didn't get a good look at her in the beginning.
No, they did it smooth. So it's like you see the police drop her off, the mom cussing her out, she dealing with all the bullshit, and then you see her going off writing her poetry.
Right, I saw that part. And she throws
she goes to the doom buggy. She goes to the doom buggy. She sits on top of the doom buggy. You hear the voice change first. Like you hear her talking, then you hear the voice change, and then they pan up and you see she's a different girl.
I see.
They kind of look the same still, but it's like you said, one is darker.
That's what I think I got from it because I was just like, wait, I didn't peep that time change until too later. I was like, oh, that many years back? When Essence Atkins was like a detective now, I was like,
yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I think they would have did better because it was perfect how they did it, but it would have been better had they not been wearing the same outfit. You would have really got the essence of a time change.
Yeah.
If you didn't catch the voice change and the skin tone.
Right. I knew the skin tone changed, but I thought I was just tripping. I never rewound it back, like on some like, let me check. Like, nah, I just kept on pushing or whatever. So
I got
it. This woman, you know, now that she's older or whatever, you know what I mean? She got that trauma, you know what I mean? And coincidentally, after 5 years had passed, and Mike, I don't know, I forgot what his character's name was.
We call him Mike.
Calling him Mike. Mike is older now. He comes into where she's her place of business, which is a salon, to rob the place. He has a mask on. They don't know who he is. She don't know who he is yet.
Hey, shout out Vanessa Williams, who was working there. She looked younger.
Oh yeah, Vanessa from Soul Food.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, she's been looking that way for like a minute. She don't look no different.
Right, it's crazy. I was like, the Soul Food was years ago. She looked hella young still.
Boom. That's the show I was talking about. I was trying to figure out that show. I was just like, no network has this show. And I was thinking about like the platform that we were talking about.
You talking about Soul Food?
I was like, they should put Soul Food. We should put Soul Food on it. And I was trying to come up with, I was like, where's that? What? There you go. Soul Food.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
That's nowhere.
Yeah. Well, if we could find it. Did you look for it?
I've tried to look for it before, not recently, but I haven't seen it on any like big platforms. It's probably online.
It's probably on BT Plus now. Some shit.
You think so?
I think so. It's somewhere.
I think I will watch it again. But anyway,
yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's robbing this salon or whatever, and you know, Angie is she's just stunned at this point because she's, you know, she's going through that whole like
trauma.
You got me fucked up. Like I'm not going through.
You don't because she's like she's fucked up in the mind now. Like she don't trust no man on earth. Like she goes to work, comes home, she don't even talk to a man. Yeah. Period.
Yeah. So funny part of the movie, and the lady ran into the curling irons and fell down. That shit had me dying. I was like, what? I was like, why was she? I was like, what's going on? But anyway.
So let me ask you, once we got the reveal that it was Mike, I kind of got the same feeling I had from Mac Wiles in that other movie. It's like I can't see them as a bad person. Did you get the same feeling for him? Like I can't see him as vintage. Like when they reveal he was a robber, I'm like, oh, he's gonna turn out to be a good dude. I couldn't get the.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, like once they got into the basement, I knew where the movie was going.
Yeah.
I knew there was some type of like, oh, they're going to get some type of chemistry down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't pick up that, excuse me, Mike was the nigga from the beginning of the story. I
Oh,
didn't.
you know, I got I got that quick.
Yeah, I didn't pick that. I didn't pick that up right away. So it's just like because when they were having the conversation downstairs, like they were talking about that night. I was like, did I miss something? Because he's talking about that night that his homie died.
Yeah,
She's talking about that night, like where that happened to her, and I'm just like, well,
same night.
I like, did they figure that out together? And I didn't hear about it because they didn't figure that out until she saw the tattoo. But anyway, going backwards, she beats the shit out of Mike in the salon.
Right. Whooped his ass.
Yeah, and then tells everybody to call the cops or whatnot, and we're thinking the guy got away because once they get there, he's not there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I was thinking too. I literally didn't know what was going on, but I was I had like a siren in my head when Vanessa was talking about leaving and closing the shop for 2 days. I'm like, they're saying that for a reason. But I did not think that at all. I didn't think she was like, I'm gonna tie this nigga up and keep him in the basement. I didn't think that at all. But I'm like, she's saying the 2-day thing for a reason. They're emphasizing that for a reason.
Like, girl, I need a vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you figure that out, there's scenes of them like her just having him in the basement or whatever. Like at this point, like he's still like a bad guy. Still, talking crazy shit like, bitch, let me go and all of that. Nigga, she threw hot grits on that nigga for torture. I was just like, man, at first I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Part of this movie was like, yo, man, fuck this shit. I'm not watching this shit. Like, I got annoyed after a minute because I think I was lost at one point of it. And a lot of it, like a little bit of it pissed me off, but then it kind of picked up a little bit more. But then once I saw where it was going, I was like, all right, I'm in it and I'm watching it or whatever. And we get to I'm just kind of like rushing through it or whatever. Like there's a scene where she's trying to get more
trying to get over her fear.
And he offers, hey man, I want you, just do it little by little, like, touch me or do this. It was funny because it's like he was just like, touch me, which is like, all right, now all you gotta do is give me a blowjob. That was funny. That was a funny line.
Funny as shit.
So she slaps the shit out of him. That's the only way she can kind of get that fear. Is just like if she does it in that way. He was just like, all right, now, like, wait a minute, like,
slapped him about 3 times. Niggas like, all right.
Right. And it gets to a point to where, like, of course, like they start telling each other stories or whatever. You know what I mean? She tells her story about what happened. And he tells it like he's telling his like, no, she didn't even really tell her story more than it was like he was telling his, right? Like she tell her that she didn't tell him that
I don't think she
had got raped yet.
She didn't tell the story. She never told the story. She just yelled at him like, you raped me.
Yeah, that was afterwards. I'm talking about
right. That was later on.
Yeah, when they was having that conversation, and he was just like, man, you don't know shit about me. You know what I mean? Like what I've been through, single mom. You know what I mean? Like I went to a party. They shot my boy. I was holding his guts up, which didn't happen.
He was holding them though. He was there.
He said he was holding his guts together. Like he was.
No, he didn't do that.
He was like all his body was falling apart. I was like, was it? That was CGI blood I saw.
So he told his story, and that kind of like opened her up because he like, I'm doing all this shit to take care of my daughter. He's like, basically that's what I'm doing it for. So that kind of opened her up to wanting to have sex with him, which is a weird thing, but I guess for the story. So during to get ready to have sex, he takes off his shirt. That's when she sees a tattoo. And then she flashes back to, oh, them niggas had tattoos. You was one of them.
Right. He had a tattoo on his back. The other nigga had a tattoo on his arm. It was like, you one of them. Y'all raped me or whatever. And
then he goes back. That's when he goes back like, oh, shit, it was you at the party that I was talking to.
Yeah.
And then he puts the 2 and 2 together. She's still like, I don't want to hear it, nigga. You was one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So it ends up like we already knew the cops were already sneaking around. So once I saw the cops sneaking around, I was like, I think about to get shot.
Okay, so I will say I hated his plan for escape. I hated his plan.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna wrap you up. And he put I was like, why would you do that? Like, what's you gonna do?
Just
you
leave.
Got the gun. You got the gun now.
You got the shotgun. Just leave. Like you're literally standing by the stairs saying, put the zip tie on. No, nigga, they're going to kill you. You know they out there. They're gonna kill you.
Hey man, I would have tied myself back up.
Yeah.
I would have been just like, I've been down here for 6 weeks.
Or I would have just took off running. Like just run. Like you don't have to grab the gun. You don't have to zip tie her. She's on the ground crying.
How
Hey,
much
I'm
time that passed
sorry.
by down there? You think?
Huh?
How many days that passed down there? You
So
can't
it was the
tell?
weekend. I think it was only 2 days because the whole thing was they were closed for 2 days.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember, Vanessa Williams came back when the police had shot him.
Right.
She's like, "That's my shop." That's when the shit hit the fan. That's when everybody's coming back.
Yeah.
So I think it was only the 2 days or 3 days, whatever it was.
Yeah. So I mean, all in all, is a story about a woman's assault and her journey to get over it by meeting the same guy that she met at a party that she assumed had done something to her, but that was just his homies. And she was able to. I don't even know if she really got over it because
I feel like they're trying to say she did. Okay, this is where they say she did. Where the story tells you she got over it because the same fucking sexist cop that was in the beginning of the movie is trying to interview her about what happened. And her mom stepped in like, she don't like talking to men. She was like, no, mom, I got it. I'll talk to him. That's letting you know she got over it.
I see.
So that's what that was. Also, another spoiler alert, Mike's going back to jail. You're a convicted felon with a gun and you tried to rob this fucking shop.
Oh yeah, that's a wrap.
You're back to jail.
For about 10 years.
No, more than that. Assault with a deadly weapon. You threw that woman into that curling iron. We saw you. You did that.
I've been mad as hell because it's like you see how he was holding his chest when he was in there. He looked at her, gave her that little war nod. He was like,
yeah.
I'd have been just like, tell him something. What you doing? You over there hugging your mama and shit? Tell him what you did.
She's also going to jail for years because that's kidnapping.
Yeah. But nobody knows.
We talking reality. We don't know.
Nobody knows but Essence at this point, right? Or did she
No, everybody knows.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you're right. Essence knows, and Essence, because she gave Essence the quote she gave her in the beginning. So she's kind of like, girl, I got you. Like, I'm gonna let this slide.
That same war nod.
I was like, when the white cop shot him, I'm like, yeah. That nigga was like, fuck. I'm like, no, nigga, yes, he has a shotgun. She's tied up. Yes. Shoot that nigga.
He put the gun down, man. He was just like, hey, it ain't even loaded.
No, he shot that nigga right when he bent the gun. He ain't even loaded. That nigga bent that corner, seen her tied up, seen him with a shotgun. Pow.
Man.
Shout
out to the cast because I feel like they saved this story. I'm not saying it was a bad one. It was just like in some parts it did make me like I don't want to finish this. Like the parts when she was just like in the car, the parts to where she was like scared of the guy that was about to help her with the car. It was just like I don't know. It just kind of was like irritating me a little bit. I think just like a couple of the scenes, but then when it kind of like progressed and you saw what the movie is really supposed to be about, I was like, oh, okay, I see. But
no, I thought it was cool fully through. Like I said, I was keeping up what was going on. I understood what they were trying to, the picture they were painting with it. I understood that. I was only irritated with the tie up scene. That's the only thing that irritated me. Like, nigga, don't tie her up. What are you doing? That's the only thing I was just like, what are you doing?
So all of the features in this movie that we grew up seeing, did that help? Or do you think that this movie would have been the same with some new faces?
I mean, it helps for fanfare. It's just like, because nigga, what's his name? Stacy was in there for all of 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm talking about just us, just you watching it as a viewer. I'm thinking like, let me speak for myself. Like I'm seeing them was a good like I was like, oh shit, there's Vanessa Williams. Oh shit, there's Stacy. Oh shit, there's Slim. Oh shit, there's Mike. Oh shit, there's Watts Homie Quan. It's just all of these people in the movie or whatever. Kind of like it holds it. It didn't make me turn the movie off as you kept seeing people because it was like in the beginning it was cool, whatever. Then I felt like I fell off a little bit, but then certain things made me hold on to a little bit. I'm not sure if the story was strong enough for me, especially how it ended, but I'm not saying it was bad either. I felt like
Right.
it was okay. I was like, I rocked with it, but I felt like what they were trying to I feel like what they were trying to push, I feel like it could have came off of there. I feel like that the kidnapping scene could have been they could have had like a little bit longer chemistry to where it's like they built versus like that 2 small day window, and then she's like, "Oh, let's fuck now." Like it was just a little too quick for me.
Right. I don't think the actors itself is what kept me attached. I was more into the story. Like I said, I was following the picture they were painting, so it could have been anybody in there as long as it was good acting.
Mm-hmm.
Like that don't really So I've seen terrible movies with actors I love in it. That don't hold me. It's like if it's bad, it's bad. So it's more so the story they were telling and the trauma she was dealing with. It's like women probably really go through that.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you get over it? You know what I mean? Like how do you step out into the world and trust any other man again after what you've been like your stepdaddy's looking you up and down like that. These niggas rape you, so your trust issues for men is gone. That's why she's reacting like that when a nigga try to walk up like try to be smooth and shit. She like, I don't know what you trying to do. It's a fucked up way to think about it, but she had PTSD. Like this is how she reacts.
Kidnapping.
So right. No, I mean I'm saying with the dude that walked up trying to help with the car.
No, I hear what you're saying. I was just like, that's how
right.
she's over it. It's like she just
right. That's so it's a strange way to do it, but it got it to where she needed to be. The love story, like I told you, there ain't no time lapse on love for me. Like it happens how it happens. Like it's her sympathizing with him and him being detained and him and her having all the power and him still getting to a point where he's being nice to her. She has the power, so it's like this is her opportunity to break that curse. If anything goes wrong, I can just kill this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how I can get over. If he was just so say she had chained up the dude that actually raped her, the one nigga that was just super tough in the beginning,
right?
He would have ended up killing that nigga because he wasn't gonna be nice.
Man, I would almost have rathered that story.
Nah, shit. That you don't get the same transition.
There was no chemistry for me anyway, so it was like I wasn't really like their chemistry scene. I'm just talking about just me. Like their chemistry scene wasn't like, oh man, that was a good love story. You know what I mean? Like it didn't hit like that for me. Now, if she would have got the actual guy, and then like they had like this conversation of what happened, and she like really spilt out her trauma on him and what happened to her and what he did to her, like over a long period of time, and how that's like landed on her and he's changed or whatever like that, and they kind of like made that something. I'm not saying that would have been a better story more than it was just like I feel like it could have built something else versus just those 2 days of like kind of chemistry. I feel like they could have built something there and left a message.
I hear that, but I just think it wouldn't have hit the same. It's more so like she wrote off every man on earth because of what these niggas did.
Right.
So her dealing with a man who didn't who had no intentions of harming her, dealing with that type of man, it makes more sense for her to break that curse on herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if she'd have had that nigga, the one unforgiving nigga in the beginning of the movie, he wasn't gonna be apologetic. You don't give a fuck what she talking about.
It would have been a long story. It would have been like, yo, bitch.
It'd have been worse.
Unhand me, bitch. Like it would have been crazy.
It'd have been more so on some Ike Turner type shit. It'd have been to like now this is unrealistic. Like kill that nigga.
You would have made that nigga pee on himself. You'd been like, what I'm supposed to do? Pee on myself? Yes. I'm gonna fuck if you doodle on yourself.
Hey, I'm tired of people that's captured asking you to go pee. Stop taking these people to pee.
I don't give a fuck. If I
captured, piss on yourself.
I don't give a damn. If I'm trying to torture you and kidnap you, like if that's something that I decided to do because of something you did to me, I don't care what you do. You can starve to death. I'm not buying you In-N-Out burger. I'm not carrying it over to you. You ain't gonna never get that close to me. Man, I would never do this to nobody.
I'll throw you a loaf of bread, nigga.
I ain't doing that.
Piss on yourself. I'm saying if I want to keep you alive, but I'm not caring for you.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta pee. I need my hands. Don't give a fuck, nigga. Pee.
Niggas fast for 20-something days, bro. You can do it. You need. Drink your piss. Give a fuck.
Overall, man, I fuck with the story. I fuck with the picture that was painted for sure.
It was cool. Shout out to the director. His name was Corey Grant, if I'm not mistaken. I looked it up.
All right. He's a writer too?
I think so. He did some other stuff too that I think we know about.
Corey Grant sounds familiar.
Yeah, he did. I Got the Hookup too. Why you laughing? What's going on? Everything all right? He did. Yeah, that's the only one that I know of that he did. He did a couple of other ones. So he did a few shorts. He was the producer to a few things. And
Give me another movie, man. Don't just leave it with I Got the Hookup too.
That was the one that you know. You don't know the other.
You don't know. I don't know the other ones.
You ever seen this movie called Pump?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I did. Well, that's with Ray J, right?
Let me see. That is with Ray J. That's a series.
It's a series.
Oh shit! I know about this shit.
Yeah, I watched it.
My boy was the cameraman on this shit.
Yeah. The one that did the first movie.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Pump, and he did Groupies, and I Got the Hookup too.
Stop saying I got the hookup too, man. But I remember Pump. I fucked with Pump. That shit was funny to me.
Yeah, but anyway, man, shout out to him. He
yeah,
definitely produced and directed that film, and he wrote it.
Oh, and he wrote that's dope.
With two other people, Brian Kelsey and Lynette Tichelle. Yeah.
Hey man, we fuck with it. Well, I fuck with it. Brian thought it was cool.
It was cool.
Right. But like, share, subscribe, talk back wherever. If you're there, let us know below how y'all feel about this movie and watch it on Tubi. It is out right now. It's called Angie's Cure.
Yep.
We out.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.